Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Charlize Theron. A portrait of talent, transformation, and tenacity. Charlize Theron stands among the most admired and influential actresses of her generation, a performer of rare intensity, a producer with fearless vision, and a humanitarian whose voice carries across global issues. Her journey from a small town in South Africa to the top tiers of Hollywood encapsulates resilience, artistic courage, and an unwavering commitment to her craft. Early life and unexpected beginnings. Born on August 7, 1975, in Benoni, South Africa, Charlize Theron spent her childhood on her family's farm, embracing both the ruggedness and creativity of rural life. Initially drawn to dance, she trained rigorously in ballet and dreamed of a career on the stage. At 16, she moved to Italy to pursue modeling and later settled in the United States to study dance in New York. A knee injury abruptly ended her ballet aspirations, but fate intervened. While struggling financially in Los Angeles, she was discovered after a fiery confrontation with a bank teller, an encounter that caught the attention of a talent agent standing nearby. It was a moment that changed the trajectory of her life. Breakthrough roles in Hollywood. Ascendance. Theron's early roles in films like The Devil's Advocate, 1997, Mighty Joe Young, 1998, and The Cider House Rules, 1999, showcased her natural screen presence and emotional range. But it was her transformative performance as serial killer Aileen Wuornos in Monster, 2003, that marked a defining career moment. Completely altering her appearance and delivering a deeply empathetic, haunting portrayal, she earned the Academy Award for Best Actress. This breakthrough established Theron as a performer unafraid of discomfort or radical change. She went on to deliver acclaimed performances in projects such as North Country, 2005, where she earned another Oscar nomination. Young Adult, 2011, a sharp, darkly comedic role. Mad Max Fury Road, 2015, where she redefined the modern action hero as the fierce and unforgettable Imperator Furiosa. Tully, 2018, exploring motherhood with honesty and vulnerability. Bombshell, 2019, in which she portrayed Megyn Kelly with uncanny precision, whether in gritty dramas or high-octane action films. Theron consistently elevates every role with an unmatched blend of intellectual depth and physical commitment. Producer, visionary, and industry leader. Beyond acting, Theron has become a prominent force behind the camera. Through her production company, Denver and Delilah Productions, she has championed original storytelling, women-driven narratives, and thought-provoking projects in both film and television. Her work as a producer includes titles such as Monster, Young Adult, Tully, The Old Guard, and the Netflix series Mindhunter, highlighting her ability to recognize and nurture compelling creative voices. Humanitarian impact. Charlize Theron is equally known for her activism. In 2007, she founded the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, CTAOP, dedicated to supporting youth in Southern Africa with HIV prevention programs, health services, and community support. Her humanitarian leadership earned her the title of United Nations Messenger of Peace. Theron consistently uses her platform to advocate for gender equality, human rights, and social justice, making her influence felt far beyond the screen. Legacy and continuing influence. Charlize Theron's legacy is defined not only by her acting versatility but by her courage to take risks, to transform, and to challenge the boundaries of Hollywood expectations. With every new role or production venture, she reinforces her place as one of the industry's most respected artists. As she continues to evolve her career, Charlize Theron remains an emblem of resilience and artistic excellence, inspiring audiences and creators around the world. A performer defined by transformation. One of Charlize Theron's defining artistic trademarks is her willingness to undergo complete physical and emotional transformation for a role. Unlike many actors who maintain a polished screen persona, Theron routinely disappears into her characters. She has shaved her head, altered her posture and voice, gained or lost significant weight, and pushed her body to extreme limits, all in service of authenticity. Her work in Monster remains one of cinema's most dramatic transformations: prosthetics, weight gain, and a radically different physicality combined with psychological immersion to create a portrayal that critics called fearless and unrecognizable. Years later, she repeated this commitment in Tully, 2018, undergoing extensive physical preparation to portray a mother grappling with exhaustion, identity loss, and postpartum struggles. Theron's acting is marked not only by physicality, but by emotional precision. She conveys internal conflict with small gestures and subtle expressions, grounding even the most extraordinary characters in human truth. Redefining the modern action hero, Theron has played a significant role in reshaping the perception of women in action films. Prior to Mad Max: Fury Road, the genre was dominated by male protagonists and female characters often served secondary roles. As Imperator Furiosa, Theron brought a fierce complexity, strength, compassion, vulnerability, trauma, and leadership that resonated with audiences worldwide. The success of Fury Road launched her into a new phase of her career, leading to additional action-centered roles such as Atomic Blonde, 2017, where she performed many of her own stunts and helped choreograph fight scenes. The Old Guard, 2020, showcasing her as an immortal warrior balancing brutality with emotional depth. Fast and Furious franchise, where she played the calculating and stylish villain Cypher. Her dedication helped push the industry to create more grounded and mature female-led action narratives, inspiring a generation of filmmakers and performers. Expanding influence through production, Theron has long been an advocate for better female representation, both in front of and behind the camera. Denver and Delilah Productions, founded in 2003, became her platform to support stories that mainstream studios often overlooked. Highlights of her production work include Monster, 2003, launching the career of director Patty Jenkins. Sleepwalking, 2008, a small, character-driven drama. Young Adult, 2011, a darkly comedic look at Arrested Development. Dark Places, 2015. From the novel by Gillian Flynn. Mindhunter, 2017 to 2019, a critically acclaimed psychological crime series. The Old Guard, 2020. One of Netflix's most viewed action films, Theron has developed a reputation for championing promising directors, supporting bold scripts, and ensuring meaningful roles for women, a contribution that has influenced Hollywood's evolving landscape. Personal life, strength and independence. Despite her fame, Charlize Theron maintains a remarkably private personal life. She is known for her grounded demeanor, sharp wit, and authenticity. She is also a dedicated mother to her 2 children, whom she adopted in 2012 and 2015. Theron speaks openly about the joys and challenges of motherhood, emphasizing acceptance, empowerment, and raising her children in a supportive environment. Her personal history, marked by early hardship, including a traumatic family event in her adolescence, has shaped her outlook on resilience and emotional honesty. Theron has said that these experiences helped her understand complex characters and remain empathetic to others. Philanthropy, advocacy, and global impact. Theron's humanitarian work has grown into one of her most meaningful long-term commitments. Through CTAOP, she has supported thousands of young people across southern Africa, providing access to healthcare, HIV, AIDS prevention, education, safe community spaces, programs for leadership development, CTAOP partners with grassroots organizations to create sustainable, community-driven solutions, particularly for young women and girls. Theron's advocacy also extends to gender equality, LGBTQ+ rights, anti-violence initiatives, expanding women's roles in film and media. Her global activism led to her appointment as a UN Messenger of Peace in 2008, highlighting her long-standing dedication to humanitarian efforts. Cultural legacy and continuing evolution. Charlize Theron's influence spans multiple dimensions: cinematic, cultural, and social. As an actress, she stands among a rare class of performers who consistently challenge themselves with brave, unconventional roles. As a producer, she has carved out space for underrepresented voices and ambitious narratives. As a humanitarian, she has committed her platform to real-world impact. Theron's legacy is defined by her refusal to be limited. She continues to evolve with each project, taking on roles across genres while using her career to push the industry toward equity, depth, and innovation. Whether portraying an action icon, a troubled mother, a historical figure, or a comedic antihero, Charlize Theron remains one of Hollywood's most commanding presences, a star whose brilliance lies not in perfection, but in her fearless pursuit of truth. Mastering the craft. Charlize Theron's approach to acting. Charlize Theron is widely praised for her immersive, research-driven approach to character creation. She once said that acting is a physical, mental, and emotional exercise, and her process reflects that philosophy. Before taking on a role, she invests time in 1. Physical transformation. Theron often restructures her entire physical persona to fit a character. Whether it's learning complex fight choreography for Atomic Blonde or adjusting her gait and posture for Monster, she approaches the physical dimension as an essential storytelling tool, not a gimmick. Her action training is particularly intense, involving months of stunt work, weight training, and martial arts preparation to ensure authenticity in every movement. 2. Emotional immersion. Theron is known for her emotional fearlessness. She dives into uncomfortable psychological states and often isolates herself during filming to maintain focus. Her performances, raw, nuanced, and deeply human, reflect a willingness to expose vulnerability and complexity in her characters. 3. Collaborative spirit. Directors frequently describe her as an actor who elevates the entire production. She encourages open dialogue on set, contributes to script refinement, and works closely with costume designers, cinematographers, and stunt teams. Her commitment to collaboration strengthens her performances and enhances the overall realism of the films she works on. The evolution of a global superstar. Charlize Theron's rise was not overnight. It unfolded through carefully chosen roles and an unwavering commitment to self-reinvention. Each era of her career showcases a new facet of her talent. Early 2000s, the breakthrough period with Monster, The Italian Job, and North Country. She demonstrated dramatic depth and mainstream appeal. These films established her as a serious performer willing to defy typecasting. 2010s. The reinvention era. This decade marked Theron's transformation into a dynamic multi-genre star. From the dark humor of Young Adult to the feminist action powerhouse of Mad Max, Fury Road, she showcased versatility unmatched by many of her contemporaries. 2020s, the producer-performer hybrid. Theron continues to evolve, balancing demanding acting roles with producing high-concept projects. She has taken on more leadership roles behind the scenes, shaping content that represents modern audiences and diverse experiences, shifting the landscape for women in film. Beyond her performances, Charlize Theron has become a pivotal figure in the movement to reshape Hollywood's treatment of women. She has been a vocal advocate for 1. Equal pay. Theron made headlines when she renegotiated her salary for The Huntsman, Winter's War, securing pay equal to her male co-stars. Her stance helped spark broader industry conversations about salary transparency and equity. 2. Strong female leads. Through her production company, she develops complex, layered characters for women, roles that defy stereotypes and offer fresh perspectives. Many of her projects highlight women in power, in conflict, or on personal journeys that feel genuine and relevant. 3. Inclusion and diversity in storytelling. Theron supports
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.